welcome to your yoga class today. I just finished my Tabata workout, so this is kind of what I look like after I'm done with my Tabata. I just made up something so it's not the ones that are online, and I think in the future I'm going to make my own little Tabata workouts. So I'm still pretty sweaty, my heart rate's up a little bit, but I'm going to just keep talking through it. I did cool down, so that's important. Make sure you do that first before you come to your yoga class if you're doing your Tabata first. I'm just sort of flowing with this class today, so I'm going to recommend that you pause the video and grab your yoga toys. Right now I'm sitting on one of my pillows, so grab a couple of your pillows, grab your bolster or your rolled blanket, grab your blocks or your big books, and grab your yoga strap or your tie, pause it, and then come back and join me. So we're just going to begin by sitting nice and tall in any comfortable seat. Feel your sitting bones root down and the length of your spine reach toward the heavens, right out through the crown of your head. Your head is just floating on your neck. Your heart lifts gently, and draw your navel slightly up and slightly in to support your spine. Just take some deep breaths here. If you can, breathe in and out of the nose. Loosen the jaw. Let the eyes be soft. And just take a moment to set your intention for this practice. This very short practice to open the body and deepen the breath. We'll begin by unwinding the spine. So drawing the torso to one side, forward, side, and then back. So making a great big circle, imagining that you're just spinning the ribs around the axis of the spine. It's not really physically possible, but just imagine that that's the direction of this pose. The head, the neck, and the shoulders just come along for the ride. Inhaling one half of the movement and exhaling the other half. And then pause and go the other way. Inhaling up one half of the spiral, exhaling the other half. Feeling perfectly free to allow yourself to pause in any part of that spiral, just to breathe into any tight spaces, loosening them up, giving them a little bit of extra love and care. Maybe one or two more times around. And then pause, coming to a long spine. Let your shoulders release. And let's bring the head into it now. Drop the head so the chin moves down toward the notch of the throat. Just let the head be heavy so that you feel that length at the back of the neck. Still keep your shoulders back and down so that the heart is open. Still keep the navel slightly up and in to lengthen the spine. And we'll slowly begin to roll the head, imagining drawing circles in front of the face with the nose. Now these circles can be as big or as small as you need them to be. They can be as fast or as slow as you need them to be. Feeling all parts of your neck, letting any of the tension go. Sometimes in that Tabata practice, we have this tendency to tense up places because it moves so quickly, and we're just so focused on the muscle groups that are being addressed that we neglect to keep the shoulders down and the neck free. Sometimes we do that even when we're not practicing Tabata. At any point of the circle, pause and go the other way. Not neglecting your spine, so keep it nice and long. Not neglecting the breath, so let it flow with the movement. And then pause with the chin down by the notch of the throat and gently lift the head. Inhale, reach the arms long. Exhale, wrap one arm under, one arm over once with the wrist perpendicular to the floor, or twice if you can keep the wrist perpendicular to the floor, so not this. And press the elbows away from the body, shoulder blades down, heart lifts. Deep breath. Eyes are easy, jaw is soft. Taking a moment to realize what arm is on top. You're going to switch it now. So inhale the arms wide. Exhale, switch which arm is on top. Remember to keep the wrist as perpendicular as you can. Inhale and then exhale, release the arms. Let the legs be nice and wide. Feet are flexed. The legs are strong. Back of the knees are nice and fluid. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold to one side. So remember to spin the heart toward the sky. Let the neck and head follow. Flex the feet. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale, slowly release. To the other side, extend. Exhale, side bend. If you'd like to look up, initiate that from the rib cage. So roll the ribs toward the sky. Then the neck and head follow. Lengthen the side of the body. Inhale, release. Bring the soles of the feet together. Little toe side of the feet touching. If you can, open the feet like a book so the soles of the feet go toward the sky. If that's too much for the hips, keep the soles of the feet together. Again, lengthen the spine, release the shoulders, lift the head slightly. Close the eyes and breathe. Breathe softness into the tight spaces. You can make the decision to stay long in the spine, sitting straight up, or if it feels good, you can either round the spine so the head comes toward the feet, or lengthen the spine forward. I'm going to lengthen, but the shoulders stay nice and loose. I'm reaching with the sternum toward the feet. Deeply breathe. Another breath. And slowly lift. Stay here in this Baddha Konasana. Lengthen your spine and exhale gently. You're going to rotate to your right. Press the sitting bones down, shoulders down. Lengthen, lift the spine. Let the ribs roll around toward the right and turning the head. Nice and easy. Inhale, come center to lengthen. Exhale, you go to your left. So think about rolling the belly, ribs, chest, neck, and head. All the while keeping the spine long but fluid. So try not to harden the spine. Remember to keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale, release. Gather the knees together. Use your hands for support, coming to all fours. I'm going to add a little bit of muscle energy for the spine into spinal balance. So extend the right leg back, left arm forward. Pull the navel in. Let the neck be long, eyes are steady. Flex the feet. Inhale, look a little bit higher. Exhale, release. The other side, left leg extends, right arm forward. Keep the toes and fingers alive. Keep the belly in. Keep the jaw soft and breath deep. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, release. We're going to come into some lunges. I'm going to use my pillow just to pad my knee a little bit. It's a little tender. So I'm going to lunge forward with my right leg. The left knee is going to rest. I think this is going to work. I'm going to move back a teeny bit. And step way forward. So I'm trying not to be right on top of my kneecap. Instead, I want to really lunge forward so that the weight is resting sort of right here on the back leg instead of here. I can even take my thumb, place it in that hip crease, and gently guide it forward. Feels really nice in that hip flexor after my workout. Lengthen, lift the spine. Remember that you can use your blocks if it's hard to stay up this way. You can play around with maybe reaching one arm to the sky, while the other thumb is gently pressing in that hip crease, pressing the hips forward. Keep the fingers alive, reach for the sky, reach for the stars. Exhale, release. Place the hands on either side. We're just going to do a little hamstring stretch. So push your hips back, let the foot flex so the heel rests, the toes are lifted. Press the hips back. Reach the heart toward the edge of the mat. Slightly bend the knee, ease that foot back. Go ahead, give yourself one rounded spine into cat. And then lifting up into cow and release. We're coming to the other side, so I'm just going to adjust my pillow and stepping now the left foot pretty far forward. Again, I don't want the pressure on top of my knee. Instead, I'm going to adjust so that it's just above the knee. Placing my thumb in the hip crease, I gently press the hips forward so I can feel that nice open space. Take a couple breaths as I lift my heart and melt the spine into the body. If it feels good, I might reach my other arm to the sky, looking up slightly, really pressing down through my left heel to keep my balance. The shoulders are relaxing. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the fingertips down. Nice and easy, press your hips back, flex the left foot, coming into a hamstring stretch. Also, we can think of this as a half, what they call split or Hanumanasana, which is sort of it's named after a character in Hindu mythology. His name was Hanuman. Nice, beautiful story about him if you ever get a chance to read it. And let the knee bend. Slide that foot back. Getting prepared for a change. So for this, go ahead and grab your strap or your tie. Begin by hugging the knees into the chest. Placing the left foot on the floor. Placing the strap on the balls of the right foot. Extend, straighten as far as you can. This foot's alive. Flex the feet. Spread them like, those toes like stars. Shoulders are relaxed. You can keep this foot bent, or I should say the knee bent, or extend the leg on the floor. Whatever feels best for you at this time. Inhale. Trying to keep the hips level on the floor. Open this leg out as far to the right as feels comfortable. Use the strap for support. Think about reaching through both heels, even if the left leg is bent. Press that heel into the floor. Using the strength of your arm, bring that leg center. Place both ends of the strap into the left hand. Nice and easy. Maybe just a couple inches. Bring the leg across the body. If it feels good, then come a little bit more and extend that right arm out the side like a wing. Just until you have a nice stretch in the hamstrings, maybe on the side of the hip. Flex both feet. Inhale, come to center. Open the ends of the strap, place your other foot in. And again, extend, flex the feet, reaching through the heel. This leg is active, so is this one, even if the knee is bent. I'm opting to extend the legs, imagining that I'm standing on the floor with my right leg as my left leg extends toward the sky. Shoulders are still relaxed. Nice and easy. Use your favorite breath to open this leg. What I mean by that is you're either an inhale or an exhale. Everybody has their different preference. Trying to keep both hips as evenly as you can on the floor. I even like to place my hand on top of my right hip just to guide it toward the floor. And nice and easy, bring the leg center, switch hands, and go slow when you bring the leg across the body. And just notice what you're noticing. That bottom leg will roll with you, but try to keep both shoulder blades on the floor. You're still extending through both heels. One side is usually a little more open than the other. and easy. Come back to center. Bend the knee, remove the strap. Reach the arms up and overhead. Maybe arch the back a little. And exhale, release. We'll do one more hip stretch. We're going to do our figure four. So I'm crossing the right over the left, flexing the foot, drawing in and finding your appropriate clasp. Both feet flex. Breath is full, shoulders are relaxed. And release. Going to the other side. Finding your appropriate clasp. Remember to cross at the ankle, or I should say over the ankle, so the ankle's not twisting. More like the shin. Inhale, exhale, release. Both feet down. Bring the knees together, arm to the sides. Drop the knees to one side. Turn your head the opposite way. Bring it center. Drop the knees to the other side. Turn your head the opposite way. One more time. Knees center. Drop the knees. Turn the head. Coming center. Drop the knees. Turn the head. Coming center and finding your rest pose. Rest here for as long as is reasonable for you. This ends class. Namaste.